Six teams will go ahead to playoffs and we'll go straight to the server. We have the veto already. It's going to be Ancient, the first map, and Fluffy Gangsters are going to start by playing on city side. Shallow, Adron, Raga, Ciocardo, and BTN will be playing for Fluffy Gangsters, and we'll start with a fast B round while the Nexus team now resets after the entry frag. Solb is the first guy dying for the Nexus team, and at the moment the Nexus team are trying to reset the round, just waiting for Fluffy Gangsters to make a mistake, to make a fast rotation, to make some kind of noise. Some teams prefer to make a fast pistol round. Others they just want to play a slow round, a default round, get some map control, see what happens, and Ciocardo get one more frag. So it's a 4v3 situation at the moment. They're trying to contact on cave, and one more guy on B side. He goes down, so all up to Ciocardo, who's on ramp. He gets the first frag. It's a 2-on-2 situation with the bomb getting planted. So let's see if they can get the 2v2. It's going to be a hard round. One guy on ramp and one guy on city spawn. Shallow, all alone. 1v2 and one guy on the blue wood. A new position that last night players figured out it's wall bangable after the latest update. It wasn't when the CS2 came out, in the Nexus gets the first round. It's a 2-on-2 situation with the advantage for Nexus. Let's see if they can keep up the momentum. So it's going to be a full eco round for Fluffy Gangsters. They didn't get the chance to make a lot of kills, and usually on Ancient, well, some teams like to force buy. It's a close range map. On some positions you can force buy and, I don't know, play on Donut, for example, make a stack there with 2 to 3 guys, maybe stack up 2 guys on Cheat or Cave as well, but they didn't decide to do that. They just go for the full eco. There's one Deagle on Ciocardo who got 2 kills, but Nexus just to get fast mid control. 2 guys playing red position, 2 guys going cave as well. It's gonna be a B split. Vuramiata going for the ramp control, but it's all about Takanashi, who dies first, and Polka dies as well. Careful, it's gonna be a dangerous eco round for Fluffy Gangsters. Molotov onto the B side, but the first contact coming from Solb, playing on cave position, and now Raga close to the smoke, trying to get the upper hand on the enemy team. It's Shallow. Gets one more frag. It's a 3v2 situation. While Fluffy Gangsters were on an eco round, 1 Mac 10 recovered. Raga, can he actually do something? It's 2 guys on alley. Solb trying to attack them. They line up, and it's the multi-frag for Solb. 50 seconds remaining, and Nexus players just rotate to A sides through city spawn. Still Raga all alone, no Kevlar, and he dies because of the aim punch. It was a hard-fought round, but Fluffy Gangsters all the way tried to make at least some economic damage, and because of that, look at Shallow. He's coming up with the early round or early game AWP. Usually when teams lose the pistol round, make 1 eco, and then get the buy round, usually they don't have early AWP, so that might be a little surprise for Nexus. Let's see if they are waiting for that AWP. And also, let's see where Shallow is going to play. So let's see if he plays long B, trying to contact for the ramp, expecting an early round, maybe like Navi. And Wonderful, for example, on Navi usually plays on A side first buy round, because a lot of teams, when they win the first pistol at ST side, they try to contact A side, and usually Navi sends Wonderful for the A side, trying to stop that type of plays. But let's see what they do. So now it's going to be a T-spawn red smoke, top mid smoke as well. Takanashi, here he is. He's going to yep, there it goes the smoke. And looking for Shallow. He has the AWP, he's going to the B side. 1 guy going mid, 1 guy going A, 3 guys going B, expecting maybe a fast early round at the B side, but that doesn't happen. Nexus goes for the default, trying to get some sort of map control. Cheetah is smoked as well, so trying to get the 2 to be split on mid. 2 guys running up mid and 2 guys running up B lane. Let's see if Uramiata can get the frag out of position. It's Raga all alone on mid, no one to cover him from window. And now BTN trying to get some sort of trade frag, but he doesn't, so he gets stuck on Cheetah and dies for Uramiata. 1 more frag, 5v3 situation, and now the bomb all alone on T-spawn, still waiting for someone to push A side. No one does it. It's Fluffy Gangsters in a 3v5 situation, and all they can do now is just gamble stack. They don't have much of a firepower to and map control to resolve this issue. And Nexus playing slow-paced round, just going back to A site after having 1 kill on sheet and 1 kill on mid. They know if we go A, there's either one guy defending or no one's defending A, because mostly the 2 guys on B are still alive and they'll maybe stack there. It's gonna be a save from Fluffy Gangsters, and not the early start of the game that they wanted. They tried to get a slow pistol round on CT. They didn't get anything. They used the AWP for a B bomb site, but they didn't get any frag as well. And in a round like this, I'm gonna be honest, I think Raga on mid, he didn't play really well, because if you're all alone on mid and if you have an early round AWP, what you should be using is the AWP to get the advantage, not the solo rifle player, because if he dies mid, the split is just easily done by the attacking team, and Nexus did just that, so it didn't go really well. Let's see what they can do now. Just trying to save these 3 weapons, the 2 M4s and 1 AWP. Shallow. On long, can he actually get the... Ooh, Soul still alive. One guy on his right, one ramp. And trying to get the exit frags, but luckily Adron gets the frag and he still saves the M4. 3-0. Nexus on the advantage. But the 3 weapons saved are actually a pretty good decision by Fluffy Gangsters, because 3 guys can drop for the other 2, and if actually any one of those 3 guys just died, the other 2 players who would have remained alive couldn't drop for the other 3. So actually 1 more buy round for Fluffy Gangsters. And on CT side, Ancient, actually they need a lot of buy round, because it's an expensive map to play as a CT. You need to smoke mid, double mollo mid, sometimes double mollo and double nade as well. 1 flash for support players. The guy on B side needs to mollo ramp and flash as well, or either molotov and AG on ramp as well. So it's an expensive map to play a CT. A lot of utility early round, but here's the contact on B ramp with 4 players going up from Nexus, but the smoke resets the round, and 1 incendiary as well. City Smoke, VTN getting wall banged, low HP, still on 4 HP, stays alive. Not bad for Nexus and Fluffy Gangsters now with the entry frag. Raga on mid again. Raga all alone, pushing up mid. And still a 4 versus 5 situation. Now Poker going up mid slowly, trying to just get a creep on the donut position, and Raga spots him, needs to fall back and plays the crossfire. It's PTN, who's 4 HP, but they're losing a lot of map control. They don't have any information on mid, they don't have any information on donut and tunnel as well. Let's see if on B ramp can do anything. No, he can't. Yuramata for the 2 frags, and now the B bomb set. It's not completely open, but it might be if Nexus decides to attack B site in the solo play. Yuramata, 1 more frag. 3 kills on B site, and still Nexus trying to attack the A site, going for the info plays on A site. Now they know about BTN, he dies as well. 1 player alive, 15 seconds remaining. The bomb is not planted. What the hell is Nexus doing? Raga is gonna win the round. 9 seconds remaining, all alone on the back of the A site. He gets 1 more frag, he just needs to fall back. Electricity said 2 seconds, 1 second, and Raga wins the round. What the hell is Nexus doing? All alone, the B bomb site was completely open, and the bomb player he played way too late. And the round that should have been to Nexus, it was actually to Fluffy Gangsters. 3-1. Actually, not bad from Raga. Once again, played all alone on mids, trying to get a peek onto the B lobby. Let's see if Fluffy Gangsters can keep it up. Now here's a CD smoke from Yuramata. Might be a fast A round. 2 guys mid, 3 guys B, no one on A. But once again, Nexus trying to play it slow. Trying to just hold. Trying to trick the other team. Actually, it's Nexus playing the city side and Fluffy Gangster attacking. I'm sorry. The HUD was incorrect. Still, everything still applies. Fluffy Gangsters now going for the split. Poker with the straight frag. Raga on mid. Dies on donut position. City spawn. Careful. It's your car now. Backside. MP Knight. Not a great position. Still Takanashi. Kills 1 guy. Doesn't get the second in the MP9. A little bit stronger. Now the frag. The trades. Adron. 1-on-1 situation. Ines alive. But he's still on CD spawn. I think Adrian is getting the read. He still thinks that the last guy from Fluffy Gangsters might be on mid. Now reading the CT position, the CT play, holding Highness. The patience, the movement, now gets the frag. Highness with the 4th round for Fluffy Gangsters. Not bad. One more round, and now Fluffy Gangsters playing with the fake. They tried to fake an A fast round, and actually great call from Fluffy Gangsters because there wasn't anyone on A side. 2 guys mid, 3 guys B from Nexus, and by virtue of no one being on A side, the guys from mid just had to rotate A, just had to leave mid completely wide open, and yeah, Fluffy Gangsters just walked mid with no utility whatsoever, just weapons in hand, and they got the frag. Now he's the support flash for Cheetah position, so trying to get the fast control with the Molotov as well. And once again, Raga on mid. Here's something that Fluffy Gangsters can try to exploit. I don't think they have figured it out just yet, that Raga is usually playing alone on mid. Well, they might figure it out now because Takanashi gets the kill. But still contacting on B side on long, shallow, USP in hand, hard round. And impossible at the moment, so at least get some utilities, get some economic damage, but they didn't get it as well. 5 players alive, 5-1 for Fluffy Gangsters. They're attacking really, really well, but I'm still waiting for the moment or the round that Fluffy Gangsters decide to exploit mid, because the only time Nexus tried to play 2 guys mid, Fluffy Gangsters went A. Every other round, Raga is just playing alone, either pushing up mid, trying to get a pick on B, or just holding mid completely alone. Now 2 guys mid, once again, 2 guys B. Let's see. Yuremiata on mid, completely flashed. 1 guy on Kirby, 1 guy on Donut. Sukartal trying to help in one Tetris. Yuremiata hides, gets for the VZ for the duel, but Sukartal gets the duel. And the trades, it helped. They help Fluffy Gangsters once again on mid. It's 1 more round with advantage for the attacking team, and 1 more round where Nexus either save or just stack 1 bomb site. And with 2 guys versus 3 on a map like Ancient, well, I agree with your decision. You should save the weapons on A side, but look for Poker because he doesn't care about the block. Fluffy Gangsters are trying to attack the B bomb site with Poker going on A side, trying to get an info play. The intention here is to Poker to see if he can find any player from Nexus, and if he does, Fluffy Gangsters will go B. And here's the call. He dies on A side, and now the call is to attack the B bomb site, because if there's 1 guy on A side, there either can be 2 or only 1. On B bomb site, there's either no one or 1 guy at least. So yeah, they go on B bomb site, they molly short, they molly long as well. They clear all the angles, plant the bomb on default, and here's the save from Nexus. It's not being an easy city side for them. There's a lot of things they can do differently. One of the things that Nexus can do, for example, is just smoke the B doors, because make more pressure on the B lobby, right? The Cheetah player is getting a lot of pressure. The lobby B players from Fluffy Gangsters are just walking up, and no Molotovs, no double nade stack, no B door smoke as well, with the B ramp Molo and 1 Molo for the boost box, and just make some kind of push, make some kind of pressure, hold 3 guys B, forget about cave control, and just do a B lane push with 2 guys, 1 guy flashing from behind from Pyramid, for example. Well, at least they can do something. Just holding behind and just playing passive as a CT side, it's not working. So it's 6-1 for Fluffy Gangsters, but still semi-buy round for Nexus. It's gonna be difficult. They have 1 AK, 1 AWP, but MP9 from BTN, 5-7 on Sukardo. USP from Raga. Let's see if he buys anything. He can buy Deagle, for example. Nope, he's gonna play with the USP. Okay, 5-7 it is with the smoke and a nade. I like the smokes. 1 mid insta smoke, mid smoke for Pocket to get out as well. Anti-flash position, and here it is, the mid control, red smoke, donut smoke as well. Mid completely open, and I just think that Fluffy Gangsters actually figured it out, that mid is usually completely open. In the boost on Pyramid, they get the frag, and here it is, the AWP opening up the round. Now's the smoke for the double doors. We were talking about it just a moment ago. They're trying to push B ramp, 3 guys pushing, 1 guy flashing, Takanashi for the trade. Adron gets the trade frag, and now it's all about Polka going on cave. The frag on ramp doesn't get for Solb. It's Poker. Now all alone on B side to get the first kill, the second as well. It's a 1v2 situation. Two guys with the 5.7s. One running CT, the other one on cave. All alone, Poker. Can he actually do it? He gets the timing, he gets the duel as well. It was a 1-on-4 situation. And the last player on his right side. Oh, he's not gonna clear the angle. And it's a round for Nexus. It's all started with the AWP on Pyramid, the boost to get the early round frag. And, well, let's be honest, Nexus should have been doing this type of plays a lot sooner. But hey, we're still going to see if Nexus can actually come back from this 4-round deficit. It's not going to be easy, though. Now here's the smoke for B control as well, Highness. All of the players going out mid, and yeah, I really think Fluffy Gangsters have figured out that no one's playing mid actually. And once again, look, Shallow is playing the AWP on Zonets. Again, Raga playing all the way back on red position, and Sucardo, the only one defending A side. Well, at least defending at the moment. There comes the flash, completely flashed Sucardo, all white flashed. Sakanashi with the trade, and now comes the execute. Shallow with the AWP, smoke on Donet. The nades to open up the smoke. The nade didn't get really far. Still Molotov for CT. Sold gets one more frag. Raga dies. Pushing up the smoke. BTN dead as well. It's Exort on the CT side, on the CT spawn position to get one kill, but through the smoke he dies as well. And a fast round. Fluffy Gangsters trying to change up the pace. They have been playing a really default standard T side, and now decided to execute on A side. And the completely incredible flash on tunnels got them the first frag on Sucardo, who was on top of the big box. That completely flashed. And here's one more semi-eco round with one AWP. Shallow once again going on to the long, to see if he can do something different. He gets the boost again. It worked last time. Let's see if it will work once again. Highness just playing on cave, holding from Cheetah. Takanashi once again, the early frag. One player alone on B set, completely out wide, completely open. BTN didn't have any type of cover, but now the B side once again open. Just flash for long, get position, Molotov. And the objective for Fluffy Gangsters, besides planting the bomb, besides getting the round, is search for that AWP. To find Shallow, kill him, and remove the AWP from the enemy team. Oof, and Shallow is trying to get one frag on mid while trying to save on Donut. Let's see if he can get at least one and save the AWP. It's going to be a very important weapon for the next round. 8-2, the score is not really in favor of Nexus. He's going to get one. He sees him. Yeah, nice frag from Shallow. And now everyone knows where Shallow is with the AWP. And they're trying to get him. They're trying to get the AWP from the enemy. The double, the pick, but still Shallow dies for Highness. And yeah, they do get the AWP out of Nexus' hands. Looking at the economy from Nexus, well, Shallow can buy one more AWP. He gets the drop, actually. Not he doesn't buy him himself. But he drops the AWP. Here it is. Full utility set from Shallow as well. So one more buy round for Nexus. It's the 11th round, but one map that has been only the Fluffy Gangster sided. Nexus are not keeping up with what Fluffy Gangster are trying to do. One more mid control. Now with 3 players. Nexus switching it up, but the flashes are incredible. Still Raga near the smoke, and Sakanashi with the reads. He goes wide and gets the first, goes back and gets the second. Mid completely wide open, and once again Shallow with the AWP. The ramp push, well, it's a good decision, but it comes way too late because the A bomb site is completely open. Still Shallow going out on the Brokey. He dies on the Molotov, so bomb planted on his side. 2 guys remaining, and since the next round is the last one, well, Nexus has to save once again to at least have 2 M4s with utility on the next round. So it's not been easy. The map control is going in favor of Fluffy Gangsters. The A executes as well. When they try to get Cheetah in cave control, Fluffy Gangsters usually get it as well. There's nothing that Nexus are able to hold, and now they can't even save for one weapon. Let's see if Adrian dies. There's the shoulder. They know where Adrian is. On T-spawn, he actually sets up the smoke to get the positive angle. A lot of flashes and everyone running up to try to kill Adrian. He still gets one, but dies to Yuri Miata. And yep, it's 9-2 and no money for Nexus. They're between a rock and a hard place. Well, let's see. With MP9s from us. And, well, 2 M4s. Let's see if they can do anything. So, Fluffy Gangsters really comfortable on this T side of Ancient. It's the first map. It's their pick as well. It was Nexus who picked this too. The Romanian team are not holding Fluffy Gangsters in any sort of way. Dragon now with the mid smoke. Still 3 players trying to contest mid. It's Miata on cave control. But Adrian with the ramp push, and now finally on the 12th round Nexus do make a B lobby push, but they still die anyway. So the last player died on CT side. They died for the AG grenade, and also it's all up to Shallow once again on cave. 1v2 bomb has been planted. 25 seconds remaining again until the bomb explodes. It's Shallow, 9 HP. It's not gonna be easy. Tries to run up to the smoke, but 10-2. It's an amazing T side from Fluffy Gangsters. And Nexus, they really need to step it up. PTN with 2 frags only. Shallow with 9, 8 frags for Adrian. On the other side, Yuri Miata. He has 16 kills. A great first half from Yuri Miata, playing on a lot of contact positions. A really important player on holding B lobby, and as well as getting that triple kill on the B sets at the middle of the first half. Amazing round, but still, you got the 3 kills, and still Fluffy Gangsters lost the round. One of the rounds that Fluffy Gangsters lost, like, the game is actually 10-2, but let's be honest, at least one round Fluffy Gangsters lost really badly, because they had B side controlled. They tried to go on A side, but they still decided to go on A side with 15 seconds remaining, and Draga just played back of A side and got 2 kills and hold it. Still won the round through time, so this should have been 11-1. Jesus, this map is not going Nexus way as well, in any sort of way. So we have a pause at the moment. Let's see if it's a tech pause or a tactical pause or whatever it is. We just need to wait until we start the second half. And while we're at it, let's look at what Nexus is trying to do on this CT pistol. So they have 1 flash on Solb. They have, I think it's 5-7. No, it's duels on Highness. I can't see if I can't really. Yeah, I think it's 2 guys with dual pistols. 1 flash for a Solb. And the other guys are playing with Kevlars and USP. So there's no diffuse kit. Risky maneuver on Ancient. Yeah, I like the 2 players with duels, but there's one thing that this sacrifices, which is the diffuse kit, and planting the bomb on Ancient on T-side, it's not that really hard. Let's see if Fluffy Gangsters now attacking can actually... No, Fluffy Gangsters now defending, I mean. Let's see if they can actually hold this map. 1 guy playing long, 1 guy short, 1 guy cave entrance, 3 guys B, no one mid. It's an A execute, and Yuri Miata once again, the 17th frag, 18 now for him. Defending the B bomb site with success at the moment. Highness gets 1 more. Now the Glock from Shallow, the P250, I mean, from Shallow. Nice frag, Shallow, doing everything all alone. And the man himself, he tried to get the 5 frags, but he still had shot at Soap, who remained at 3 HP, but got the kill. And it's the 11th round for Nexus. And this map, well, I don't think Nexus has what it takes to come back on the T side from on Ancient, but let's see. We still have this to play out. It was the Nexus pick. Miata with the mid smoke, counter smoke as well on mid, and B-door smoke. I don't think the B-door smoke really stayed where they wanted, but still on cave, trying to do all it. A force buy from Nexus, trying to give it them all. This round, now with the Tech 9 BTN gets 1 frag. But Highness was ready to get the trade. But look at mid. Two guys going on red. Still deep CT. Dirimiata. M41 in hand. Great position to cover the cross to B bomb site. The spacing ain't good at all. But the deagle from Raga. Now for the first frag. Sakanashi. On the back of A side gets the one. Doesn't get the second. It's Raga, the M41. Now for the retake, 2v3 situation, the bomb is getting planted. Two guys on CT, one guy lurking from behind Adrian. He has the round on his hands, but he needs to hurry it up. Actually, there's no smoke for the bomb, and Adrian gonna get one. Still playing silently. Getting near the team. Now he gets the two frags with the Tech 9, and yes, it's the third round for Nexus. And it's incredible how Nexus always gets to punish the mistakes from Fluffy Gangsters through two amazing frags, like one on Cave, amazing headshot with the Tech 9, and the Deagle from Raga to Deep CT. A difficult duel as well, but Nexus able to punish Fluffy Gangsters and get the force buy. Now it's the time for Fluffy Gangsters to make a force buy for themselves with 5 7s and a couple of Deagles. Let's see if they can, with these pistols, try to hold B side. It's one guy mid, 4 guys on B, one guy playing cave. Now trying to get mid control. At the moment it's Raga. The 5-7. He gets one frag. BTN not expecting Solb to keep spamming that smoke. He's gonna push the smoke. Nope. Trying to get the M4. Nice weapon. Needs to send the M4 to one of his teammates because B bomb site is completely wide open. There's one frag. There it is. Drops the M4 to Poker. Still, 3 guys on B. Max is playing slowly. Just waiting to see Fluffy Gangsters make a mistake. If they push, if they do something. But Fluffy Gangsters completely compromised on this B hold with 3 players holding from 2 players holding from long and 1 close wall. Now comes the B smokes. Fluffy Gangsters. They know it's going to be a B hit. The flash, amazing. The progress now. Adrian for the first in the 3rd kill as well. Adrian gets everything on these B bombs, and the bomb is planted in Takanashi all alone. 1v4. Trying to get something. It's not going to be easy. Nice executing. Amazing work from Adrian on the B entrance. No one was playing anti-flash, so the flash gave the progression for the B side. Now a smoke on long, trying to recover one weapon in. Hold Nexus players as well to see if they can die with the bomb explosion. Any type of economical damage is always welcomed. Takanashi on long gets the weapon, but dies anyway, so Nexus gets the 4th round in. Not bad, man. They still attacked the B stack and still come out on top with 3 kills for Adrian going up on B. He has 14 kills at the moment. Nexus trying to recover from an awful CD side. Full eco from Fluffy Gangsters. They tried to stack B bomb site on the last round. Let's see if they can do the same or if they want to stack mid. At least 1, 2, 3, 4 guys on red. One guy playing on B bomb site with a smoke in hand. No flash. Usually when teams stack 4 guys red, there's usually 1 player on CT spawn with a flash. And they explode when they hear someone on mid. And they are hearing BTN. He's running up mid. Now with the Mac 10. Trying to get a duel on red. He gets one. He sees everyone, and now he gives the orders. Guys, go up on B. It's 4 guys on mid, so there's at least 1 guy either on B or on A side, and yeah, they figured it out. It was sold on B bomb site, and now just getting the exit frags. M4 going for the farm. Still dies for the Mac 10. It's $600 for Highness, but the round is won by Nexus. It's 11-5. Nexus trying to climb the mountain of the comeback. It's not gonna be easy. 11-5. Let's see if they can actually do something about it. 5 AKs, no AWP attacking Ancient. Understandable. Not a lot of teams like to use the AWP while attacking. They prefer the mobility that the 5th AK offers to the team instead of the AWP, who usually just holds the B ramp or supports the mid guy going out mid and then tries to support him while holding either Kirby or holding top mid. But They usually prefer the AKs, and now on mid poke, he gets one frag, but immediately traded by Stucardo. It's 11-5, 4-on-4 situation, and BTM gets the kill on Takanashi, who tried to get information from tunnels, but still one player holding A side. Highness, M41 in hand, one zone it, one cave. All up to Solb, MP9 in hand, on the smoke, trying to play for the fade, but Hadron expecting such play. The Fluffy Gangsters completely falling apart, trying to push everywhere and not holding nothing. And now the B bomb site is completely wide open. Two guys on A site, one on Temple and one on Donut. Nexus just needs to do the same thing Fluffy Gangsters did, send one player to A site, retrieve the information, and the other three just hold B lobby. If you see one on A, go B. If you don't see anyone on A, yeah, then in that case go away. But they saw one guy. They even sees his shadow on Temple. So yep, B bomb set completely open, and the round most likely is going to be. Oh, wait a second. Yuramata is trying to play the round. They don't want to save the M4s. They want to actually try the 2v3 situation. It's going to be a hard one. A lot of time to plant and get decent positions on the post plant. And yep, with Yuramata dead, now it's time for Highness to just fall back, hide, and save the only M4 Fluffy Gangsters hands at the moment. And maybe on the next round as well. Oh, yes, an M4. I thought it was an AWP, but it wasn't. Now switching it up for the AK. Nice upgrade. But still, it's a 6th round for Nexus. On the T side, Nexus hasn't lost more than one round. They're actually getting a lot of map control. Let's see. It's 5 rounds. It's a 5-round difference between Fluffy Gangsters and Nexus. It's not going to be easy. One AK on Highness. USPs in hand. They have the max bonus. So $3,400. And they just buy until... Oh. So Takanashi completely forcing his economy. Every other player just saving for the eco bonus. So that they can have a buy round of the next round. But let's see. MP9's going for the play on mid. No smoke, no molot. Just running up mid and Raga actually gets poked. I think they missed the insta mid smoke. But still a Highness with the USP. No way the guy with the USP gets the actual frag. Now the mid smoke as well. Window completely controlled, but Yuramata on B bomb site with Highness. AK in hand and one deagle. Now Solb falling back, trying to regain the map control. Mid completely controlled. Now there's an AK as well. Upgraded from the MP9. Trying to push the B lobby. Careful for Adrian. On Yakinzar. Get the white pick and steal the frag from Solb. Can Fluffy Gangsters actually win this round with MP9s? Jesus, let's see. In the mid stake with no utility whatsoever. They just ran up mid and lost the first guy. Let's see what they can actually do. So Raga, the first one on cave. One more guy. They know he's on wood. And he dies for Silcardo. Soul was completely alone. It's all up to Takanashi, MP9, and I don't think he actually wants to. Yeah, he hears them and he doesn't actually want to go for the round. He has a Kevlar. He can actually save that Kevlar. Actually go on B lobby and actually get an AK. Let's see if he can get what he wants. He knows there's an AK there. Actually, there's 2 AKs dropped. But controlling Raga in the closed double doors, now running up B. Let's see if we can get the frag. He sees him, but Raga still gets the upper hand with the AK. So it's the 7th round for Nexus. The comeback is actually starting to happen. And Fluffy Gangsters are having serious difficulties trying to hold this map. 1-2 M4s. Now Highness, Yuramata gonna buy AWP. It's a tech pause for Fluffy Gangsters. A tactical pause, I mean, for Fluffy Gangsters. And let's see if they bring the AWP. So if Highness sells everything, he can actually buy AWP and Kevlar. Yuramata can bring a glass cannon. So they're trying to hold Ancient with no AWP. It's a great map. Ancient and Anubis are two, well, those two as well, but I think the Ancient is a great map for AWPs. If you're a competitive player and if you play the AWP role, you gotta love playing Ancients, right? Mainly on CT side, you have a lot of angles you can hold. You can early round long, early round short, aggro round on ramp as well. You can, if you have spawn, you can play cave, you can tone at mid, A side, you can just jump cubby and try to pick down mid. You can, well, if you look at complexity, for example, Halsey loves to just jump mid to the wall and pick B lobby if he has a spawn. There's a lot of plays for the AWPs on this map, but B completely open, playing B retake. It's Fluffy Gangsters. Can he actually get one? Nope. Sold in Highness. They don't get any sort of frags, and one more lost round for Fluffy Gangsters, unless they can get the retake. But with the amount of utility thrown at cave, I don't really think this retake is doable. But oh, wait a second, Takanashi, Yuramata, Poka, one kill each. Nexus. Did they just fell asleep on the wheel? What the hell is happening? And now Shallow with the AWP gets one, MP9 in hand, and Takanashi jumps completely off timing. Fluffy Gangsters had a 3v2 situation. They did the most hard thing, which was to get the 3 kills, and they just needed to play together on the same time, with the same timings. They still didn't do it, so it's 11-8. Nexus. They're gonna get the comeback. I'm starting to believe in Nexus. Can they actually do it? Can the Romanian team come back from a 10-2 deficit on the first half and losing the pistol round? It was 11-2. They lost the first half 10-2. They lost the pistol round. They forced by playing all their chips on the second round of this T side, and they won that round. And as a consequence, they have been winning ever since. 11-8, 3-round difference at the moment. MP9s once again, terrible mid take, no deep molotov, no deep smoke, no flash whatsoever. Just running up mid and dying for Nexus. Now going up on mid, trying to get Donut. Hiramata trying to bait for Poka. It's a crossfire set up on Donut. Let's see if the Poka can get one. He does. Actually trying for the second, but he dies from Sucardo, who got A control from A tunnels. And once again the bomb is planted, and once again Nexus is playing a post-plant situation. But still really comfortable Nexus. Economically wise, Shallow, $9,000. It's a 9k for Sucardo as well. A lot of money on Nexus. They're not gonna get economically reset anytime soon. And if they win this round with 4 players alive, well, I'm gonna get 10k. And I think they are, because Highness is, well, all alone near this one. He gets 1 frag with the MP9, but still trying to stay alive. He couldn't. 9 rounds for Nexus. The comeback, the T-side comeback. 2 teams who really don't want to play a good city side tonight. Let's see if they can actually do something. Now with the AWP, Yuramata. We've been talking about this AWP on the CD side. It hasn't been easy. So they're gonna play 2 guys on A, 2 guys on B, and 1 guy on mid. It's Poka, all alone on mid, still playing red. Map control completely done by Nexus. It's mid controlled, it's cave controlled as well. Surimiata, all upon his hands. The AWP needs to be the difference maker. Holding near down at for mid. 1 guy up, he sees the shadow, he gets 1. He tries to get the second. No one to trade. Surimiata completely alone, not playing for the trades. And and on CT side, you don't really want to play a 4v4. It's usually an advantage for whoever attacks the map when in equal numbers. So the setup, 2 players in line, 1 guy red. Let's see if Poka can actually find this kill. He knows Raga is there. He's waiting for him. BTN, on the other hand, on Cave, gets one. And now Solb completely alone. The B bomb site falling as well. Everything falling for Fluffy Gangsters. The duel. It's Poker. And now Solb getting one more duel. And one more frag for Silcardo. Now getting the B bomb site. Poker is the only man, but still a short smoke allows Nexus to get into the site. They don't plant though. They know Poker is somewhere close the B bombs. They don't wanna plant. They want to fight him. Playing really slow. Now going for the plant on default. Silcardo holding for cover. The default player has a timing, and Adrian gets to ramp. Excellent timing from Adrian. Now the Molotov for default. No one's there. One cave, one ramp. Playing completely separate both Nexus players. Fluffy Gangsters. Can they actually get it? Can they actually win one round? It's Adrian for the first. It's Poker for the trade. It's the defuse in. It was 11-2. It's finally 12 rounds for the Fluffy Gangsters. It has been a hard-fought battle, but they finally get one. Now on match point. Let's see if Fluffy Gangsters can actually do something, can actually close the map, or if Nexus can get 3 more rounds and go for the complete comeback. Buy round from Nexus. A lot of money to spend. Only Adrian doesn't have any money, but it doesn't matter anymore. 12-9. One guy mid, 3 guys be repeating the setup. Fluffy Gangsters won the last round with this defensive setup, and they don't want to do it again. But once again, Nexus getting mid control. Way too comfortable on mid. Fluffy Gangsters need more pressure. There's one guy on A, Takanashi, MP9 in hand. 3 guys B, 2 playing long. This is a setup so that Yuremiat can get 1 kill on long, fall back to short, and bait for the other 2 teammates. The only problem is that it's Adrian who gets the entry. The AWP now in Solb's hands. Playing to cave. 3 guys going out mid. 1 guy playing red. It's the A split coming from Nexus. The decision has been made. And now it's all up to Takanashi with an MP9. CT smoke from BTN. He's gonna get into the A side. Only 1 player now on red trying to get the duel. Can Pokali actually get it? Yes, he does. The nade, the flash. Takanashi playing all alone. He goes through the smoke. What the hell is he doing? He sacrificed himself trying to stop a plant that he didn't need to. Now with the AWP flying through the smoke, he's gonna die. Salt needs to get out of there. Low HP, and it's a save from Fluffy Gangsters. Saving 3 weapons on the city side, where Fluffy Gangsters can't actually do something. Even though Nexus lost 10-2, I think the rounds were more balanced. Like, there were more 1v1 situations, 2v2 situations. Nexus are just winning rounds with 4 players alive, 5 players alive, 3 players alive. It's not a good sign for Fluffy Gangsters if they want to close this map out. And let's not forget, this is the first map of the BO3. Gonna be Dust to the next. It's Nexus map, and one thing Nexus is actually hoping, besides trying to win this map, is, well, we've just warmed up. We've got rhythm. We're playing the map. We're not going to play this too cold after losing, let's say, 13-2, for example, because it was 11-2. It's a competitive map. It's a close one as well. 12-10, 2 match points. Now Takanashi with the mid control, along with Poker. 1 in Cubby. Now it's a B contact, but Yuremiata with the AWP. Trying to survive. Oh my god, the jump, but still the reset. He gets the angle on the boost player, but there's no one there at the moment. Nexus trying to get cave control, but there's 2 guys, 1 on window, 1 on cave. A lot of pressure from Fluffy Gangsters. They know where 1 guy is, but he misses the shot. Now the incendiary trying to send Nexus behind. Yuremiata with 1 more frag. They can't do it. It's gotta be on this round. It's Fluffy Gangster still losing the B-bombs, but the bomb is dropped. He gets the bomb. Can he actually get it? No, he can't. Poco with the frag. And now it's all up to BTN. Bomb drop, 50 seconds remaining. 1v4 situation. Let's see. And it's the map's pick. And on the last map, it was Ancient. And on Ancient, Fluffy Gangsters won the first half 10-2. And then won the pistol round. It was 11-2, but still, the match went really, really close because Nexus made the comeback. But still lost the map 13-10. And now it's time to see if Fluffy Gangsters can keep up the momentum or Nexus can actually make it to Anubis, which is the decider on this series. But let's see. It's time for Fluffy Gangsters to play city side on this too. And their pistol round with 3 guys A side, so 1 on A side, 1 on long, and 1 on pits. That's it. It's a 4-on-1 situation with the A bomb side completely under attack. It's Shallow with the first frag, but the long player, Takanashi, once again, really important player for Fluffy Gangsters, gets 1 frag, he gets the long player, and now the retake is enabled by Fluffy Gangsters. Let's see if they can actually do it. It's gonna be really important retake from shots, 2 players trying to get BTN, but still with the Glock, and the Glock is really, really strong on CS2. It's Takanashi all alone, 1v2, bomb planted. Actually doesn't have a kit, so he taps the bomb, but still, it's going to be a really hard-fought battle for him to get this round, and he understands that he wouldn't be able to get it, so he tries to save the Kevlar. Can he actually do it? Well, it looks like for the moment. Yeah, he goes out onto the B tunnels, and he gets to save the Kevlar. Maybe allowing a force buy on Dust 2 from Fluffy Gangsters. Usually, some teams like to do it, and let's see if they actually do. Because some teams like to force double scouts and 5-7s, usually using the scouts to get the first tag, and then use the pistols to close out the duel. But on this case, it's a FAMAS, it's a scouts and 3 pistols. But, well, not that different from what we were talking about. Now we were expecting 2 scouts and 3 pistols, but still, let's see if they can actually do it with 1 FAMAS and a scout. It's the Eagle 257s. Now playing 1 guy close long Highness, 1 mid to B. It's a really important duel. BTN, no flash assist as well. Just white swing and gets the kill. The B player smokes tunnel, but he's completely surrounded. It's 2 guys mid to B, 1 guy on the B tunnels. 5-7, careful. 1 guy really tagged. He gets the first frag outside. 1 more playing near CT, and Shallow gets the kill. And it's all up to the other 3 guys. Yurimiata, Takanashi, and Highness. They're all going to save the scout, save the FAMAS, and save the 5-7. The Kevlars as well. Not bad, but still. Let's see what can they actually do on the next round, because it's going to be a 2-0 for Nexus. Not bad, but still trying to play the upper hand with the force buy from this round on the next round. Nexus actually trying to get fast mid control on this round. It's an interesting way to handle this type of round, because they sent 1 player long, and usually the guy on long is one of the most crucial players on the T side default for most of the teams, because since the Valve introduced the new box that allows for the solo boost for 2 shorts, teams are trying to exploit more and more of the solo boost short player on CD side, and usually what teams do is send out 1 player on T side to long and just try to hear if he hears 1 player or 2 players on long, because if he hears 2 players, okay, at the most there's 1 guy short. You just need to flash short, mollow short, he goes back, he won't stand his ground, and we can get mid control. But if the long player on T side hears only 1 player, or usually no one, he just gives the call out to his team, says, guys, there's no one on long, just go out long, forget about short, and look at this round. Again, BTN goes out long, sees no one, and immediately everyone goes out to long. Because why? Well, just this is why. Short's controlled, mid is pressured as well. There's three guys mid in this round, 2 guys short pushing out mid. Shallow waiting for the push. He now sees it. So they know it's a mid push with short control. But long is still being pressured. 2 guys there smoking CT cross. Now let's see if they can actually play for the A side. Now pushing B with one duel for Adrian on T-spawn. Still falling back, and now with the Deagle Polka. He sees 2 guys. Nice one dig. On A side, there's 2 guys on long. The Deagle's still trying to get one more frag, and they still get one. It's Takanashi from middle. 3v3 situation. The bomb is going to be planted on A side. There's a Molotov for short. There's nothing Takanashi can actually do to stop the bomb from being planted. One more molly to short. Smoke CT. Hold long. And this retake, it needs to happen. It's not going to be an easy retake whatsoever. There's no defuse kit. Yeah, sure, that's 2 rifles. There's 1 scout. Still on A side, Draga. AK in hand. Sees one. Can he actually get it? But no. They play the patient game, and Fluffy Gangsters decides to save the weapons. Smart decision. Maximizing their chances on the next round. But the question still remains. So they save once again. I mean, that's a really smart decision. But do they keep the FAMAS? Maybe yes. And do they keep the scouts? Well, I don't know. Yuremiata has money for the AWP, and it does too. And yeah, the AWP needs to come out, and it does. Yuremiata with the AWP. The FAMAS still in hand for Takanashi. Let's see what they can actually do. And let's see what type of setup Fluffy Gangsters are actually going to play. Are they going to play with 1 player fast short, 2 guys long, 3 guys long? What's the take? Well, actually, 4 guys long. Now, there's something I wasn't expecting on the first buy round. Maybe trying to counter the fast round for long, a spawn round from Nexus, but there's 1 guy long still. Long door Sinus, and it was Yukardo. And they did what we were expecting them to do, which is send the best spawn player to long, and as long as they get the mid control, now they can do mid to B. No one defending. Oh, the smoke is terrible! What a terrible smoke from Nexus! No one's watching City spawn completely, and 2 frags from Fluffy Gangsters. What a mistake! What the hell was Nexus thinking? They had time to smoke correctly. They had the utility. They had smokes, flashes, utility, molotovs as well. But the terrible CD smoke allowed Fluffy Gangsters to just hold the mid to B and annihilate everyone trying to cross. Oh my god, this round, it could have been for Nexus, but a mistake cost them way too much. 4 players alive from Fluffy Gangsters. 3-1. And, well, Nexus needs to force buy. There's 2 guys with money to buy AKs. The other 3, well, not so much. Galils, sure. Mac 10s, maybe Tech 9s. But not a lot of money. Yep, here comes the 2 AKs. 1 Galil, Tech 9, and a Deagle. And once again, they go too long. We talked about it already. It's the meta at the moment, trying to figure out what the CTs are doing on long, but a lone pocket dies. The other 2 players fall back onto the A side. Still, no need to get shot control because Soul pushed mid. All alone in car. AWP on support on the A side. Misses the first shot on long after 4 guys. Again, missing with the AWP. Yuremiata extending way too much. And Fluffy Gangsters again not holding long. And again losing control of the A side. Bombs being planted. And with 4 players holding this post plant, 1 car long and 2 guys on his sides. And Takanashi, I mean, needs to go for the save. He has an AK, he has money to drop at least 1 weapon, but he dies. Terrible death by Takanashi. It was really important for him to save the weapon and so that he could have dropped on the next round. But still, Nexus with the 4th round. Still playing for the aggro long plays, fast-paced as well. One guy on tunnels. It's Raga. Trying to see if he can actually get this AK off of Solb's hands. Yeah, he knew where he was, but there was no time to get him. And with one AK saved, Takanashi $9K, he can actually drop 2 M4s. Let's see what he does. He actually buys one. Yuremiyata has $5,000 or 5,300. Can actually buy AWP or even M4 with full utility sets. So there's one dropped M4 for Polka. Still Highness waiting to buy him and Yuremiyata. Maybe discussing, should we double up? Why not? It's this too. We're losing. 4-1. Why not the double AWP setup from Fluffy Gangsters? But I think we decided against it. Yep, only one AWP. Yuremiyata, the only player bringing the green cannon on this city side. And Nexus, 2 guys out to beat tunnels to get map control. One guy, ooh, yes, that sure wasn't what you expected to happen. He tried to throw the AG grenade to lift up smoke so that he could have crossed safely onto the B side, but the AG coming back and biting him in his legs. But the mid to B happens, and it's BTN with a fast-paced round onto the solo player on the B side. Still, the B tunnel players, they get the control. BTN frags Solb, dies to Highness, but still Shallow gets one. It's Yucardo on long, going for the late lurk play. Highness on the A side, he doesn't know that Yucardo is on long. Now he knows. Still the spray gets the kill. Nice frag. And this is a really common play, right? Because usually teams on CT, they usually either, if they play 3B, and again, I play longer, I mean, and again, this is all about tendencies. When you play this too, it's a simple map. It's usually mostly aim dual focused map. It's not a very tactical map like Nuke, for example, even Ancient, for example. Or Train, if Train was in the map pool. But usually this too is a more simple map. Straightforward duels, straightforward progression. The defaults are simple. You just get lower control, flash short, molly short, get short, pressure mid to B, and then decide what you want to do. If you want to attack short, split A, split B, full A, B exec. Now an eco from Yuremiyata pushing mid. Just nice for the AW from Shallow. But one thing that usually teams do is try to play the tendencies, and we've been talking about it because Nexus have been hitting long, and look what they did. Once again, they sent 2 guys tunnels, 1 guy to spot long and 2 guys mid. The AWP just waits for the B player to cross, and after he crosses, just run down mid, because if there's 3 long, usually there's 2 guys B, with because teams are afraid of the fast B round and fast B executes, and if there's 3 guys mid and 2 guys B, there's no one defending straight mids, and yeah, the mid to B is actually free. And that's what happened. Raga gets 1, Adrian gets 1 more, all alone. Polka, M41 in hand, on the smoke, trying for the hero play. Can he actually cosplay as John Wick? Well, he gets 1 though, still dies for Yucardo. It's a 6th round, and Nexus completely dominating this Dust 2, this T side of Dust 2. Fluffy Gangsters, no solution, no way to get around. They have been trying to get long control without success. Maybe switch it up, 1 guy going long just to molly long and make pressure, 2 guys short, try, I don't know, boost lower, for example. Well, they do send 1 guy lower this round. It's 2 guys long, 1 guy pushing mid, Solb trying to get the pick on mid, but they're just gonna white swing with happens in hand. BTN gets 1, and Solb all alone in mid dies once more. Well, they do make damage. Shallow, Raga, and BTN all low HP, but still the map control, still the advantage. It's a 4v3 situation now, playing as a stack straight onto the B execute. The 4 players from Nexus smoking B doors. There it goes. It's the B door smoke from BTN. It's two guys defending B. Careful, because they might be successful, but Raga, amazing headshot on Takanashi. It's a flick shot with the AK-47. Now the AG, now the incendiary onto the window. The flash, the play through the smoke. Poca gets one, the trade straight from BTN on top of the B tunnels boxes. Highness on the window. It's a 1v2 situation. BTN 50 HP, 24 shallow. It's actually doable. Highness has a chance. The bomb still hasn't been planted. Playing the waiting game, playing with patience. Nexus still holding. Can they actually do it? The angle is really nice from shallow, but he doesn't get the shot, and the player planting dice. One-on-one situation, Highness! He gets the 1v2, it strikes his luck, and he still got the round. It was all up to shallow. The one getting cover for the plant, he didn't get the kill. Not the first time. He didn't get the kill on the second time as well. And Fluffy Gangsters win the second round on this first half. Can they keep it up? Now with MP9s, a lot of economical damage. Every single player died besides one. The nades on long, the Molotov as well. Trying to slow any sort of progression on long, but the AWP from shallow. Holding for someone to move. Holding for a peek. One guy short. Now the smoke for long. Shallow. He doesn't know. But it's one guy on short, two guys on B. They get the first. The second as well. Nexus tried to play on B. Now trying to play on mid. Yuremiata still alive. On short. The AWP shallow. Dies from behind. Highness pushes long. And the long push might have been what was Raga just trying to jump onto short, misses the jump 3 times and just gives up on the round. Funny moment from the Nexus player, but still buying once more. And look at the spawns. 4 players with B spawns, 1 player with a mid spawn, no one with long spawn. So this might be a danger round for the guys defending B bomb sites, but oh no, Nexus, they decide against it, decide to just go into a straight default. Okay, 3 guys long, flash ready from Yuremiata, no need though. Still holding the B bomb set from the B box, I mean, the B big box. Takanashi now with the smoke, nice timing, flash as well, short lower. Great position from Solb. The setup is actually very good. Yuremiata gets the first frag and the second one from Solb. The bait was perfect because Yuremiata was on short. He gets the first, and the player from lower, he tries to trade his teammate white swinging to get the frag to short, but there was one player lower he didn't know about. And now on long, Highness once again dealing with it, and dealing with it perfectly. And Poca with the knife, he wants the frag, but I don't think he actually can get it. He's searching for the last one. He goes behind and tries to find the last player. He has to be careful because he might die from lower. No, he doesn't. He gets the knife frag, and Yuremiata with the AWP. He does get the 4th frag, the 4th kill, and the 4th round as well. It's 6-4. And there's no money for Nexus, which allows Fluffy Gangsters, well, not to tie this first half, because that would mean 2 rounds, but at least, at the very least, get to 6-5, really close to tie this first half. Now Yuremiata with the AWP, countering perfectly what Raga was trying to do with the scout, expecting the pick. Once more, Yuremiata with the pick onto top mid, but the scout was way too strong. It was BTN, Yuremiata, always trying for one more frag. The peaks and repeaks and repeaks. But sometimes you get punished when you want everything. Actually, Fluffy Gangsters now leaving the A bombs at the trade that Nexus want to exploit the mid to be in order to get the AWP that Yuremiata had, but they decide against it. They go on up short. A plant is completely safe. No one on the boost box. Now on short. Right? Careful with the retake. BTN gets one more frag. Highness dead on long. The long position, it gives a place for Nexus to play. But Sold amazing headshot straight from short. 2 players on A ramp. Takanashi on side. One more with the deagle shallow. But Takanashi get every single last one. of the players from Nexus. Amazing round nonetheless. It's 4 kills for Nexus with Deagles and 1 scout. They do get the plant as well, giving them extra $600 and $300 for the guy who planted the bomb. But still, Nexus, they have been exploiting long. Should they keep doing? Can they keep exploiting long? There's no spawns for long. Once again, spawning onto the B bomb site, but they don't exploit the site. Now a smoke to cross. 1 guy B, 2 guys B, I mean. No one defending mid. Once again, it's Yurimiata rotating from the A support position onto short. Mid completely open. Still Highness on long. Always playing either on pit or close to the B door, or the long doors, I mean. Now with the rotation onto the short, because Yurimiata sensing he can get 1 frag and then needs to fall back. And that's exactly what he does. He gets flashed, falls back onto the city ramp, and now careful on long Highness. He does smoke the double doors, but is it enough? Completely alone, no support for him. Now with the AWP, Yurimiata trying to support long on car. Can he actually get at least 1 frag? Careful on short, there's 2 players. But still, Poker with the first. This is the first shot. Yurimiata gets the second. And on the A side, Poker dies for Adrian. AWP in hand, completely surrounded. Gets 1 more. Yurimiata, amazing round from him. What a round, what a play, but still 1-on-1 situation. Shallow against Takanashi. Takanashi on the city spawn. Shallow is going to plant the bomb for short. He smoked short as well. Afraid Takanashi might have gone too long. Yep, he's trying to... He's thinking. I think he's believing that Takanashi either comes from city spawn or long. Never from short. He's taking way too long to play this retake to be on short. He now clears short on the city. He sees his head. Can he actually get it? No, he can't. It's Shallow who gets the frag. It's the 7th. 7 round to Nexus. It's 7-5. Nice this side. The pistol. The 3 adjacent rounds. And then, after the Fluffy Gangsters got the first, it was a 3 consecutive round for a Nexus to give him the 6-1. Nice comeback from Fluffy Gangsters. Nonetheless, it's a 7-5, and Fluffy Gangsters are now going to attack. And the pistol round, which is usually not that hard to win on a map like this too, I can pretty much tie the matchup 7-7. Let's see what they're actually trying to do. It's a rush long. Very meta at the moment, trying to get long control. 5 players on long, 1 short on Fluffy on Nexus team. Actually now pushing mid. Zucardo playing on the A side, supported by Raga. Comes the flash. Still completely flashed the Nexus player, but Polka, he gets the first. Now on elevated position. The USP doesn't get 1 more. BTN still finds one, giving the Nexus the 3v3 situation. But on long, it's BTN once again. 1 more frag, but now all alone. 1 guy on Gandalf, 1 guy on elevator. Yurimiata close with the Glock in hand. He knows where he is. Should he attack him? Should he wait? BTN makes noise, goes to ramp. Now Yurimiata behind. Trying to find the frag. BTN, what the hell just happened? What a frag with the USP, but still Highness. All the way up on shorts. Still finds the frag. And Fluffy Gangsters find the pistol round, giving them the ability to tie this matchup 7-7 if they win this round. Nice round from BTN. 15 frags in total. But it wasn't enough. You always need 1 more. 1 more frag. And now with the full eco, everyone just pushing mid. Now pushing to lower, completely escaping the Yurimiata, who was holding top mid. But still, I think there's a chance that they're gonna get 1 frag, because Poker was still on T-spawn going on to the B bomb site, but he now knows. Well, guys, there's at least 3 to 4 guys pushing B. Come on, react to A side, smoke long, plant the bomb, hold behind, hold double doors. That's exactly what Takanashi is doing. But, well, Takanashi might need a little help in a little bit, because everyone is going on too long. The first frag for Takanashi. Now the incendiary. Nope, he decides against it. The backup comes in the name of Yuri Miyata. And the round is actually solved. No problem whatsoever at the moment. 1 AK saved on the hands of Hadrian. Not bad. And now saving the AK outside of the B bomb site. Let's see if Fluffy Gangsters can get the first buy round. It's not going to be easy. Nexus have an AK. Might as well see if they have an AWP. It's going to be interesting to see. Well, $4,450. So no AWP. Ooh, but PTN, yes. 5K. So there's a chance he might drop the AWP. And yes, he drops the AWP. Now Shallow with the green cannon. Can he actually do it? He's looking at mid. Might be... Nexus might be looking for a 2-1-2 setup with 2 guys. Nope, it's a 3-1-1 setup with 1 guy mid, 1 guy B, and 3 guys on A side. Trying to take long control, and once again, Fluffy Gangsters doing the exactly same thing. Nexus trying to do it, the long control, now extinguishing the Molotov, but Raga gets the first and still gets the second. The flashes are not that good and, well, terrible to be honest. All alone, Poker. Still gets the second frag, but it's a 1v3 situation with Raga on long. Closing it out. 8th round for Nexus. Fluffy Gangsters trying to exploit long. Trying to extinguish the Molotov while flashing to support the exits and get the long frag. But the flashes were terrible, to be honest. Because Raga had the chance to get 2 kills and still be alive in order to close the round out. 8-7. Force buy from Fluffy Gangster. Still 4 rifles, 1 pistol only. It's Sola. It's sold, I mean. On long again, Yurimiata. It's Fluffy Gangsters trying to exploit the long reads, but still 2 players. The transfer doesn't get in. It's Yukardao with the first on shot. BTN with the first trade from behind us. 2v3 situation. Fast-paced round. Bomb drop on mid. Raga on mid. On short. Kardao. Can he actually do it? All alone. 1v1 duel. He gets the frag, but the second one was Takanashi with the trade. He can now go straight into the A bomb site. He doesn't know that there's no one defending the A set. He's looking. Where's Raga? Raga defended long last round, so now he's behind him on short. Gonna get the timing. No, he doesn't. The smoke actually covers for Takanashi. And the retake now starting to happen. They do cross the smoke slowly. 1v2 situation. Takanashi all alone drives for Raga, and he now understands why Raga wasn't playing on long. It was because Raga was way behind him on short. Still nice reads from Fluffy Gangsters. Wasn't enough though. 9 rounds for Nexus. The last map is going to be Anubis. Are we going to Anubis or are we not? Well, Adrian is not having a great map. 3 kills for the Nexus player. On the other side, it's sold with 7. The bottom fragger. On the other side, Poka with 15 on Fluffy Gangsters. And on Nexus, it's at the moment BTN 17 kills. Now the scout on mid. He doesn't get the tag, and Shallow gives to Yuramata the exactly same thing. Yuramata gave it to him on the first side. The AWP on to top mid. 3 players lower. Pistols. I think BTN has already seen them. Yep, nice grenades. Oof, the damage. Almost full damage on that AG. Smoke to mid to B. They're trying to fake mid to B in order to force a rotation, but still end the round up on short. Nice play from Nexus. The discipline. Prohaga was defending mid to B. Didn't see anyone, so he gave the orders to his team. Guys, don't rotate. There's no need. There's no one mid to B. It's a fake. Now the smoke. CT smokes drops one. Takanashi attacking CT. Nice duel from BTN. He has one more, but it's Shallow with the AWP. One long. And this round completely closed. No point. Still Poka all alone. CT spawn. 1 guy on his right side. 2 guys, 3 on his left. And it's Adrian getting the frag. 10 rounds for Nexus. Fluffy Gangsters are now going for one more. Oof, their economy is terrible. Like, so Fluffy Gangsters actually did a semi-eco while forcing their economy. They don't have any money to have a decent buy in this round, so 2 Galils, 2 AKs, almost no utility. For example, Yuramata has no grenades whatsoever. A Molotov and a flash for Solb. Highness with the flash, terrible utility. Fast take long, smoke corner, triple flash. 3 guys go out long, 2 guys from Nexus defending short, but it's the lower push for Braga once again, being proactive in lower. And now immediately everyone from Nexus rotating back to A side. It's normal, because if you have tunnel control, you have top mid as well. It has to be long in the play. BTN showing himself with the flash, Shallow with the support flash. Now with the simple smoke, the spray, not that bad. Gets 1, 2 for Siukardao. And it's Adrian to close out the round. It didn't want to let Fluffy Gangsters reach the A side, and with this terrible economic, with the terrible eco management that they have been doing, well, Fluffy Gangsters actually need to do one more semi-eco. Like, what the hell are they doing? It's this too. You guys need. Oh, wait a second. We have an R8 Polka trying to give us a little fun moment, but still Shallow with AWP. Raga on lower. One more frag, completely unhinged. AG on his foot. TK, but no problem. Still alive. 58 HP. One guy on stay out. Close the long doors. One guy tunneled. Sakanashi. And the bomb. Still on the back of Yuremiata. Rotating all the way back from tunnels on too long. In order to help get long control. But Siukardao spraying. Not bad. A little shaky though. Gets 1. Now just trying to get some sort of kill, some sort of opening. But Fluffy Gangsters, they do try it though. They won't find it. It's the 12th round for Nexus. And well, now it's all up to the Fluffy Gangsters team. They only get 2 rounds, similar to what happened on Ancient, on different sides, because on Ancient, Fluffy Gangsters played CT first and then T side, but they played T side first and then CT, and they couldn't get any rounds whatsoever on the second half, and now it's almost the same. They do get the pistol, they do get the anti-eco, but other than that, Fluffy Gangsters can't get 1 round for their life. Now pushing lower once again, Raga. I think he knows there's one guy on to his right. Yep, the duel. Adrian gets the first frag. Nice timing though. Long control smoke from both teams. Well, I usually call it the satellite smoke because you need to aim at the satellite dish on long. But the frag, the flash, the assist. It's BTN with 1 more, and now they know. Bomb is dropped. Everyone running up mid. 1 kill from Polka. He needs to get, but it's a 5v3 situation with the bomb drop. 8 WP on Shallow. Completely controlling the long doors. No way for Fluffy Gangsters to just safely get the bomb. 1 more duel on CT. Siukardao now hiding. And Fluffy Gangsters, everyone trying to attack the CT player. And he's like, okay, you can kill me, no problem. The bomb is still dropped on the other side of the map. So good luck with that. Nexus. 1 more frag for Adrian. And I'm pretty sure we're going to see Anubis. And yes, we are. It is important to see whoever gets the second position away from the other team. Both teams with the same points. But now the pistol round through mid. Molotov into the window. But still Raga gets 2 frags. Not bad. And it is Nexus who actually might get the pistol round on the city side of Anubis, and one of the most important pistol rounds on the current active map pool, because Anubis is a way too much T-sided map, and so winning the city pistol is very important. But the bomb is dropped. It's 2v4 situation, and it's Siukardao holding Yuremiata coming from the palace. And Takanashi all alone. 1v3 situation, but it was again Siu Kardao with one more frag in Nexus with the right foot opening up this Anubis. Can they actually keep it going? It's not gonna be easy though. Let's see what they can do. It's gonna be a full eco round with 2 flashes for Solb. Might be trying to just either flash A main or flash mid to support the Glocks and trying to run through the opposing team. It's 2 guys mid, 2 guys B, and 1 guy A. One of the most standard anti-eco setups from the CD team. 1 guy playing close bridge. Might be careful though, because if Fluffy Gangsters decides to just pop through the smoke, you would have been dead. Shallow, still trying to do the aggro play now. Completely flashed, might be dead though. 1, 2, 3 frags, now 4th. It is Yurimiata with the 4th kill. I mean, it wasn't Shallow. With the MP9 recovered on the hands of Yurimiata. Now the support on mid. The first player tries to jump to open up the clusters, but they don't get anywhere. And it is Adrian and Siu Kardao once again getting the last frags. It's 2-0. Let's see if Fluffy Gangsters on the T side of Anubis can actually do something, but they have to. This map is way, way, way too much T-sided. It's gonna be a hard-fought battle though for Nexus to still hold this CT. Now playing with 2 guys, again, the same setup. It's 2 guys B, 2 guys mid. Well, actually not really. It was 2 guys mid, but Siu Kardao turns back onto the B bomb site. Now the deep Molotov to pressure the A main. Smoke. He hears Nexus a little bit afraid of some type of A-pop execute. Adrian now switching up the utility. Might be switching up the setup as well, because they now are starting to give up mid control. BTN had the bridge control, but he hasn't anymore. Now falling back onto the camera door. Falling back to mid though, and starting to rotate onto the B bomb side. So the read behind the Nexus team is that it might be a B execute, but Adrian is spot one on A main, smokes the entrance. The flash, the 2 flashes, I mean, and Siu Kardao gets the frag. Highness dies, and now they know there's no one on the B lobby, so it has to be either mid or A site, and here comes the execute. Smoke to camera, Molotov as well onto the backside. Boroki, everything burning. The MP9, the flashes, the backup as well. Everyone on the air side. Nexus, excellent defense, excellent setup, amazing play, but still Yurimiata still on CT spawn, but he dies. It is BTN who gets the last frag. An amazing round from Nexus. 2 gambles though. They gambled on no one coming out mid, and the push on B lobby got them the frags. Amazing work from Nexus. The gambles paid off. 3-0. And Fluffy Gangsters, besides not winning the round, they couldn't even plant the bomb. It's getting hard for Fluffy Gangsters. Tactical pause still soon on the match, but understandable. Mainly because it is D-side Anubis. We just talked about it. Let's see what they decide to do. They tried to attack middle on the pistol round. They tried to do an A execute with 1 B lurker on the first buy round. So the tendency at the moment... Oh, and they exploded. And they popped mid with Glocks and flashes on the eco round. So the tendency at the moment is for Nexus to defend mid and defend A, because Fluffy Gangsters haven't splitted B. Even though they might do it on the next buy round. There's a scout, Tech 9s, and a Glock now on a river. Now they get the first. White Peak, flash as well. Molotov to still hold Nexus, the Fluffy Gangsters players behind. No pressure. 1 more incendiary onto connector's door, but might be careful because... Oh my god, Adrian. He let go of A main control, I mean. And now the rotation comes. Shallow. He was on B bomb site still with PTN playing mid with the AK-47. No one's mid. He might be tempted to push mid-bridge and see if he can find anyone close stairs. And yeah, he's going to do just that. Now spotting mid-stairs. Gets one player onto the low HP, but the rotation coming from B. Now one guy playing B main, the other three waters. Two guys on the B bomb site. Excellent grenade, amazing damage. And here comes the explosion on the semi-eco. Raga playing back of B bomb set retake. Excellent setup from Nexus, respecting what Fluffy Gangsters are trying to do, because yes, they do actually get the progression onto the B bomb set, but they don't get any frags because while you're defending the B bomb set late round, you need to play for the retake either the two players connector or two players behind the B bomb site. The executes are way too easy to do on the B bomb set, and that's why most teams opt either to push or to fall back while defending that bomb site. But now there was a round onto the B bomb site, and Nexus, let's see if they play 3B or 2B at the moment. Well, yeah, it's 3B. Expecting some type of fast execute from Fluffy Gangsters. Not wrong though. There's two guys holding the B lobby. The flash not good enough, and Highness gets the first kill. It's a 5v4 situation with one player playing jail, one playing connector, and two guys holding mid. No one actually defending the A bomb site. Once again, the boost with the incredible reads. Yes, there was one player on boost. Now the incendiary. But the pressure on doors, there's two guys defending. Can they actually do something? Poka close, double doors. The flash, he gets the timing, he duels, and he still dies for Poka. He beat the end, actually tried to do something out mid, but the timing was terrible, and now completely surrounded. Adrian all alone on the A bomb set. One player going A main. Raga on the smoke. Can he actually do it? He knows Poka is close to his position. He gets the first. Fluffy Gangsters taking way too long to execute onto the A bomb set, but now rotating back to B. Excellent mid-round call, and with incendiary in hand, Raga can't actually do nothing. So one more round for Fluffy Gangsters on this series. The first on the third map. It hasn't been easy though. Let's see if they can actually keep it up. It was a mid progression with the AWP on mid boosts. It allowed for the first entry frag near double doors. Still now trying to save the M4A1. No money as well for a lot of players. Fluffy Gangsters completely out of money, so they need to be careful. Yeah, sure, they want the exit frag, but is it worth it to lose a Kevlar and an AK and not having money to buy the next round and having to play with the Galil? I don't think so. And Fluffy Gangsters don't think as well. They opt to play safely and save the money, save the weapons, even though they had run the round. On the other side, almost $10,000 for Raga. He can drop at least one M4. AWP for Shallow. And a full buy round from Nexus coming in. 4 rounds in a row, but then lost one. Now they do switch it up, I think, yeah. No, not really. I think they were going to send two guys aggro mid, but they didn't. Just one player playing mid with utility dropped from the B player. Now Molotov on the A main, trying to hold the progression from Fluffy Gangsters. It's still close connector. Two guys playing from Fluffy Gangsters trying to get the control. Now the flash retaking the nades. Raga needs to fall back, loses control of connector, but still Adrian Takanashi. And now the progression for the B bomb set. Two players playing connector. Nice duel from Raga. The trade from Solb 2v3 situation. On the A main, he pushes the smoke VTN with the information, with the info plays, but the bomb recovered on mid. Two players, one guy connector. Solb completely alone. It's all up to Shallow. AWP in hand. Near Palace. Can he actually spot the first and the second guy? Beat the end, still dies though. It's Takanashi. And Shallow with the smoke. Doesn't want to risk it. He doesn't want to cross the smoke. And the bomb starts to head on to the B bomb site. Yeah. But still Shallow. He's on cave though. Let's see if he can actually do something. still playing on cave, trying for at least one exit frag, but Sol doesn't know about it and still attacks mid. So the save will happen. It's the second round for Fluffy Gangsters. This time a fast pressure on connector that Nexus couldn't defend with quality. They tried though, with nades, molotovs as well, and then this double setup, but the pressure from B main was way too strong. Usually teams try to attack connector with 2 to 3 players, either 2 close and 1 long range, with the AWP supporting the connector players. And the guy from B main always tries to play as a second contact. He waits for the connector players to get in position and then pressures the B players so that the connector players can have a really safe progression onto the B bomb site. And now one more buy round from Nexus. Amazing economy from Nexus, allowing them to buy 2 rounds in a row even though they're losing. Let's see what they do now. Again, it's a 2-1-2. Now it's 2 guys on A. Might be a push though. Might be a fast round onto Waters. Not really. It's Adrian playing aggro. Careful with the flash. Now the nades, the molotovs as well, trying to get at least 1 kill, but the counter flash not allowing Adrian to safely have that frag. It's Raga. Again, Raga dying for Yuremiata. And the A control now happening. Counter smoke on main entrance. Might be careful though, because there might be a flash and running straight through the smoke. Trying to get control, but again the bridge. Again, Yuremiata. Nexus trying again and again to pressure a water position, but still they're all dying from the mid player. Another rotation back to the B bomb site from Fluffy Gangsters. There's one player. It was Ciucardo. He smokes B main door, but I don't think it's enough because Fluffy Gangsters completely decided they want to go onto the B bomb site. Cleaning house now. It's Takanashi selling the progression onto the B, but it is a fake. Just trying to hold the attention of the Nexus players, but the AWP shallow, cleaning angle by angle. The A main now the Waters. No one near boats, no one near water, so it's a save. It's a gamble stack in that save by Nexus. Again, being responsible with the economy, allowing them themselves to buy once again on the next round. Still, this T side is shaping up to be interesting from Fluffy Gangsters. Round and again and again. Being allowed to get anti-frags on mid. It's not an easy position to hold though. The teams like G2, for example, they use Nico, one of the best riflers in the world. I mean, one of the best riflers ever to play Counter-Strike, to be honest. And even G2 needs to send their best player, or, well, the best rifler. I mean, they have Monacy though. And still, sometimes Monacy helps Nico hold mid, so if one of the best teams in the world sends one of the best riflers in the world to hold mid, you can immediately understand that it's not easy to defend mid on Anubis. Some teams like Vitality, for example, or even FaZe, like to really defend mid with their IGL. Apex, for example, defends mid. Kerrigan defends mid as well. But the difference is that those teams play to let go of mid and push the other parts of the map. They either push B with the contact, for example, Zaiwu just opens up connector and 2 rifles. Spinks opens up the B main, but now fast play on mid, getting back to the game. It's Fluffy Gangsters now pressuring mid. 2 guys already. Close double doors. Close arch as well. It's Poca in synergy with Solp, pressuring the camera. Now the Molotovs trying to send back the players, creating conditions onto the B split through Palace. It has to be shallow, but the AWP, that angle, he has 1 shot, 1 opportunity. Can he actually find the frag? Can he actually find the 5v4? Great reads by BTN, rotating through city spawn. The AWP, the misses. It's shallow, again dead, it's Solp with TK and all. He gets the B bomb site control. Only Ciucardo remains. The bomb dropped. The 2v2 situation. Ciucardo gets 1 more frag. He gets Yuremiata and gets Solb. And Fluffy Gangsters with an amazing split. 2 entry frags on their name and still fumble this round. It's all up to Takanashi. Trying to get a 1v2 but doesn't. Adrian attacks his position. Siu Cardao onto the B bomb site. And it fixes the problems that even Shallow with the AWP couldn't solve. Great round from Nexus, coming from behind every single time after losing fast mid. They lost mid, they lost camera, they even lost Palace because, again, Sold got 2 frags. The player on city spot and the player defending on the B entrance of Palace. One more by round, mid smoke now. One guy defending A. It's the AG grenades, Adrian. He throws the first AG, no damage whatsoever. Molotov as well. It's completely stopped. 3 guys on B now. Mid smoke from Yurimiata. Flash. Are they not going to molly double doors? Nope. It's AWP giving the cover so that the rifles can get into position. But on the A mob side, Adrian dies through the smoke. Poca, excellent work though. Spraying onto the pillar itself. A standard position. And the guy from the A side dies only. But 2 players already on A side. A great rotation from Nexus. But oh, what a read from Fluffy Gangsters. They got A main control. They got mid control as well. And they know Nexus lost one guy. They need to rotate back to A bomb site. So B bomb site is defenseless for a brief moment. But if they take too long to execute onto the B bomb site, the rotation is going to happen again. It does. Sold. One more frag onto the B bomb site. Shallow. That's one Draga. Shallow. That's one more. 2 for Shallow. And again, Fluffy Gangsters with the man advantage can't capitalize on it. Can't get onto the sites. It's the B bomb site that is being defended. Now the bomb has been planted. Attacks Palace position, but still wide angle, and Shallow gets one more. What an amazing round once again. Nexus, they didn't have any position. They were not on the B bomb set, but the rotations were on time. And again, Fluffy Gangsters, even though they have the man advantage, they cannot, for the life of theirs, get onto the B bomb set with the advantage, get the plant. 6 rounds defending Anubis. Nexus halfway there to get this series victory. One more tactical pal for Fluffy Gangsters. Can they actually do it? Can they actually attack this and defend as well? Because if you've already lost 6 rounds while attacking, you really need to have a good city side. There's no ifs or buts about it. You either defend really well this map, a very T-sided map, or you're done for. And this series will go to Nexus. But still, a lot of rounds to go. 13-10 the first map, 13-7 on this 2. 6-3. The tactical pulse already done. Fluffy Gangsters. They talked about it. They decided what they wanted to do. But let's see what they are going to do. 5 AKs on hand. Default. Fast play on connector. Poker anti-flash. Just running through. Now with the Molotov getting a fast control. But the smoke doesn't help him at all. Still gets put into position though. Now trying to play with the fade. The grenade doesn't open up the smoke. As well as Nexus decided. But still the mid control. No one defending mid. And there's an opening for the mid-to-way split. Raga. Now pushing connector. Trying to get information. B main smoke as well. 2 players pushing waters. The dual Raga. He knows one player is there. Still on the A main. 2 guys defending it as well. And again, Raga with 1 more kill on pillar. It's Shallow. The AWP holding for a camera. Needs to get the first one. BTN now on Palace. The timing is amazing. 2 players behind the 2 players turn their backs on BTN. He gets, no he doesn't. It's Adrian and Shallow. It's the 2 guys on the A side getting the 3 kills with an amazing defense from Nexus. Amazing round again. Nexus with 2 guys all alone against 4. Fluffy Gangsters do get the map control. Yes, they did have B lobby control. Yes, they had waters and connected control. And yes, they did had mid control, A main control as well. And how can you lose a... Well, you can lose a round, we just saw it, but it's not easy to lose a round on the newbies when you have that much of a map control, mids, double doors, connector, A main. Nexus were defending completely blind, and again the mid controls, the mid doors control. Now with the attack 9, still nice duel by Soul, but BTN who risk it all in order to get that frag, and can Nexus with pistols only get this round. Next Shallow says no. Now two guys on the B bombs at one more frag for Suker now shaking this crosshair, but still getting the frag though. It's Highness with the Deagle in a 1v3 situation. He doesn't get it. It's the 8th round for Nexus while playing CT side Anubis. Amazing, amazing work by them. Only one round remaining on this first half. And Fluffy Gangsters in a lot of trouble to get through on the second half. They need to do an amazing, almost miracle CT side to pull off this comeback. Yurimiata now trying to do a fast play, but still the smoke 1 minute. One player drop waters, fast control, gets one frag from Haga. Surprising Takanashi and still Poka trying to get one peek on the B bomb site, but now Highness, the AK, he knows where he is. AWP on the back of the B site. One guy mid, two guys holding. Control smoke, okay. He's trying to either cross onto the jail or... Oof, the nade was amazing. Out of play position, and again BTN with one more frag. It's all up to Yurimiata. He has 6 frags into his name. A flash. Let's see if Yurimiata can actually do the 1v5. It could have been a miracle, but still from behind, Siu Kardal pushes mid. 9 rounds. CT side completely dominant by Nexus. Amazing, amazing work. 2 frags for Poker. Terrible map by him. Highness with 4 as well. It's the second half of the 3rd map of this series. Just to remind everyone who's watching, both of these teams are tied for 2nd place in the group stage. And the 2nd and 1st place will go through to the semi-finals. The 3rd on to the 6th place will go on to the quarterfinal. So a lot at stake. Now it's up to Nexus to finish off this map. Smoke, B control. Now with the opening Suker, now with the wide swing picker's advantage. One more for him. And guys, we've all played CS2. We all know how OP the picker's advantage is on this game compared to other iterations of Counter-Strike with, Jesus, the Glock as well with the picker's advantage. Now Solby, not bad. It was a 5v2 situation, but now a 2v3. Can they actually pull this off? It would have been an amazing round. Shallow didn't know of both players. One waters, the duels. Sold 1, 2 more frags. Takanashi gets 2. Can he actually get the round? He smokes the bomb. Oh my god, are they actually doing it? Oh Jesus, they did it! They actually did it! The Madmen! Fluffy Gangsters win a 2v5 situation. Oh my god, Nexus. The overconfidence, the overextension. Why did you do it? If you want to win the round and you have an advantage, keep the advantage. Don't overextend it. Respect the possibility of a comeback. And they didn't respect it. And Fluffy Gangsters just they really thanked Nexus for what they did. It's 9-4. Fourth buy by Nexus, 2 Galils, 1 Mach-10, 2 Deagles. And they have to be mad with themselves. The IGL has to be mad for their players, asking what the hell are we doing, guys? Now Poco in mid, BTN, Yurimiata with the trade frag. A side completely open. One guy on Broky, nice frag, game 41. It's Takanashi now dying for Shallow, but Raga. 1v2 situation, Deagle in hand. He knows about both players. Gets the smoke. Tries to at least get some space to play. The Molotov extinguished with the Deagle. Can he actually find at least one? He needs to find the first single. One shot. Oof. the moment he's going to die. A nice frag. Wait. He actually can do it. The Madman is trying to do it. Raga with the Deagle. Oh my god. Oh my god. Raga does it as well. And every single time a team has the round, has the upper hand, they're throwing it away. Fluffy Gangsters, they had the opportunity, but why? Raga either planted the bomb, he had to go out, even if he went onto the B-bombs and let him go. Play together. They didn't do it. Nexus, bring it back. The advantage is on their field again. MP9's forced by Fluffy Gangsters 2-1 setup. Amazing map by Nexus. Bringing it back all the way onto that force by now one player playing all alone, pushing A main. Gotta be careful. Takanashi with the deagle. He tried his luck though. Now falling back, slow default by Nexus. They do not want to repeat the mistakes of the pistol round. Ooh, excellent grenades. Double nade stack for pillar and getting the first and second frag. It's now all up to the mid players to take the bomb. Just to remind that the bomb is dropped near stairs. Okay. They just push onto the opposing team, but the bomb still dropped. M4 recovered as well. Soap all alone, but dies for shallow. It's the 11th round. And with the force fight that Fluffy Gangsters did, now they have to do an eco round, allowing Nexus to get the 12th round. And then playing for all the marbles. Not an easy task. You gotta... I don't know if anyone from Fluffy Gangsters has the cell phone number of Tom Cruise, because this is going to be a mission impossible. Let's see if they can actually do it. We've seen almost a comeback on Ancient, but it was Nexus who almost did it. It didn't happen on Dust 2. Will it happen on Anubis? Well, this round it's a 3-man stack on the A bombs that with one guy pushing B. Now the stack completely wide open because Raga gets all the 3 frags. And now on mid, the Mach 10 just easily getting one more. Minus with the P250 and one Dream. Yeah, he's just trying to hide himself, allowing for the team to speak a little bit. Maybe handling some issues that they might have tactically. Using this save as a semi-tactical pause. Maybe deciding, guys, should we play aggro? Should we play more safely? Should we 3B, 2 mids, 3B, or do a 2-2-1, 2-1-2 setup, 3-1-1 setup, 3A? Why not? Just smoke stairs, mollo the smoke as well, to mollo waters and push A main? Should we just play passive and hold utility, expecting a fast round? Should we pressure water? What is going on Fluffy Gangster's mind? It's not an easy task though. Way too many rounds. T-side Anubis as well. Nexus with the upper hand. Might be the last round of this series. 2 M4s. No AWP for Fluffy Gangsters. Yep, it's gonna be 5 M4s, 1 M4A4, and 4 M4A1s. A Mach 10 on BTN, Adromit spawn, so there might be a fast round onto the B bombs. Though connector smoke, control Molotov as well, and on mids he just opens up with the Mach 10 BTN with the flash. He gets 2 frags, drops onto connector. It's the B split opening it up because Adrian gets one more, and this series might be over right here, right now, because only Takanashi remains. He's the guy from the A side. Nexus knows it. They planted the bomb at the B bomb set. Everyone looking at water, and the last frag opens it up. Here it is.